When I left Fox, I went to MGM for one picture. Thank goodness, only one. And when I got there with my mother, we were separated. She went into the office of Louis B. Mayer, and I went into the office of Arthur Freed. And he was going to talk to me about a movie he wanted to put me in. I'm 12 years old, you know. And I thought he was a producer, but instead he was an exhibitor. And I'd never seen anyone naked before, except myself. So I had no clue about what was happening. And so it struck me so funny, I laughed at him. And I laughed roariously. I had tears, you know, and he got infuriated. And he said, oh. So I said, well, I went down. I was very quiet. I went down and met her in the lobby of the administration building. She came out very quietly from Louis B. Mayer's office. And we walked hand in hand silently to the car, which was unusual. We got in the car driving home. I said, Mom, you won't believe what happened to me. And I told her what happened, and she got kind of quiet. She said, well, you don't know what happened to me. And Louis B. Mayer wasn't as bad as Freed was to me. But he came on to my mother. And so we both decided that we didn't like MGM much. It was better at Fox.
That was Shirley Temple sharing her and her mother's unfortunate encounters with Hollywood predators as a child star. How the vicious cycle of abuse is perpetuated in Hollywood. The vicious cycle of abuse in Hollywood highlights a troubling aspect of the entertainment industry, where upcoming, especially young talents are sometimes exposed to potentially harmful environments without adequate protection. Justin Bieber's introduction to P. Diddy by Usher is often cited as an example of this. Usher, who discovered Bieber and mentored him, introduced him to various influential figures in the industry, including P. Diddy. While Usher's intentions might have been to help Bieber network and grow his career, it inadvertently placed Bieber in situations where he was vulnerable. The entertainment industry has a history of turning a blind eye to inappropriate behavior, often prioritizing career advancement over the well-being of young stars. This culture can lead to situations where young artists are exposed to harmful influences without proper guidance or protection. Many people in the industry, including managers, agents, and other celebrities, may have been aware of P. Diddy's controversial reputation but chose not to intervene. This lack of accountability can be seen as a failure to protect young talents like Bieber.
I ain't gonna stop you like that, but this is only a tease. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you Island Def Jam recording artist Justin Bieber. It's getting ready to go down. Just so you know, we're in the studio right now working on it. Get ready because it's gonna be big. Ain't that right, Justin? That's right. That's right. So look out. We're coming.
Moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you
New
over
York
to
City.
something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you
I
seeing?
went there to see the lifestyle,
Right.
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, could you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And what do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. He signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
What's the matter? Has the cat got you too?
No, her. Let me down.
Oh, I wouldn't hurt you. Give me a kiss.